Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to drawittoo. My name's Ramny, and this is another episode of Mini How to Draw. Before we begin, I just want to say a few things. As usual, what you guys need is a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pen so you can ink afterwards. As you're watching this tutorial, remember that you can pause at any time so you can catch up on your drawings. We all draw at different speeds, so find a pace that works for you and stick to it. And also, if your drawings look a little different than mine, that is completely fine as well. So having said all of that, let's get to the tutorial. For Orisa, we are going to be drawing her with our paper in landscape mode. And now the first thing we're going to draw is we're going to draw her head, her mask, I guess, or her face, and it's going to be an oval in the center. We're only going to be drawing pretty much up to like the neck, a little bit of the chest area, but for the most part, we're just going to focus on her face. So let's get started with that. And like I said, we're going to draw an oval, and I'm going to draw it fairly big on my page, about this big. And you'll notice that I've sort of drawn it like an egg, where it's just a little bit narrower at the top. Just like that. Now, once you find this shape, what you want to do is you want to draw a line from here, round it off so that it goes to the other side like this. Now I'm going to purposely make this go down a little bit lower than here on the right side, because what we're going to do is this is going to be the center, so let's draw a line going down that oval, and this is the center line for Orisa's face. And there you go. Now, right around here, we're just going to draw a line, and this is where, kind of like a triangle, that's where her jaw piece or little mouthpiece or whatever you call it is going to be. And just above that, right here, right around here, we're going to draw another line. And this line now goes up. And now, before we do anything, let's find two lines going here and here. Let's zoom in on that. A tiny one, just a tiny one on this side, actually. You shouldn't make it that long like I did. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up about that far and then bring it down towards the nose. Okay, same thing here to here. We're going to draw a rounded shape. You want to make sure that you have this much space between the top of the head and the where the eye is going to go. This line right here, this rounded shape. You want this much space right there. Just like that. Okay, so there's the general shape for Orisa. Let's move on to here. We're going to draw kind of where it intersects right here. We're going to draw two lines like that, and then a line going across right here, and another one up here. Okay, now let's zoom out, and let's draw the rest of the figure first, and then let's start focusing in on the details. So now let's start drawing the horns in, and the horn, first part, is going to start right here. And let's just draw an initial curve. We're not quite sure how that's going to curve out yet, but let's figure it out. So you want the width of the face to be similar to the distance between the side and where the tip of the horn is going to go. So right here and right around here is where we want that tip to go. So right around this space right here. So like I said, this much width right here, this width and this width should be about similar to each other. Okay, now let's draw a line going across from this tip. Draw a line going across like that and a little bit down. That's where we want the tip. So now from here, we're just going to draw a rounded shape from here, following this curve going up like that. Okay, now right here, it's going to sort of look like a banana shape. So here's the banana curve like this. And we want this to go right around here. So there you go. That's the initial shape for the horn. And on this side, of course, it's going to be angled towards us. So let's start figuring that out. So here you want the same distance on this side. So notice that this is higher than here, and that's intentional. You're supposed to have it like that. It goes out like this. And then we start over here. It goes out again like that. Okay, now right here, let's draw a line going here, and let's kind of just angle it up like that. Now this is where we want the tip, like this here. That's where we want the tip of the horn to be. So let's figure that out. We got a line going down like this, and right here is where we want that tip. And we're going to spread this. This goes down and kind of goes here. And now this here goes out like this. So it's starting to make this little triangular shape. And then once you get to this right here, we're just going to close it off with a curve like that. Okay, now let's draw the neck. We're going to draw the neck right here. I'm going to bring it down slightly, and then just a little change in direction down like this, and another line like that. Okay, let's do the same thing over here. but this one, it goes down straight, just straight. Okay, now let's go back over here to this little triangular area, and we're going to draw two lines that converge, they come together, and then a straight line down here on the chin. And where that straight line is, we're going to draw a line from here going to this side, like that. And then from here, we're going to go up to about here. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little curve like this over here. And then we're going to bring this line going straight across so that it matches this line right here, and it creates this smooth line from here, from this horn to the other horn right here. And that's what we want. Okay, once you got that, we're going to continue this like this. And then right here, we're going to draw just another line from here towards the neck, just like that. Now let's go back over here, slanted line going out. Now let's go over here, and we're going to find a line going like this over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to gradually bring this down. So you notice it starts to get a little bit wider as you go down. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to meet up with this line right here so that it looks like that. Okay, from here now we're just going to draw a line going down. And this kind of just continues to there. But what we're going to do is we're going to draw the armor on the shoulder. It kind of starts right here. And then it makes its way about here. Kind of goes down right where the chin is. So you want this to go down like this. And then we're just going to make a way like that. Now let's go over here. Let's draw just this little bit on this side. And it just comes out like this. And one more curve like that. Okay. Now let's go on this side. We're just going to draw a line going out this way and then down like that. Okay, so this is the chest piece, and this is the shoulder piece, I guess you could call it. What we can do is we can actually just draw a line going like this, a curved line that goes like that, and then we're just going to bring this down like that, and we're just going to end it right there. We won't go any further than that on that side. All right, so now we've got the basic shape for Orisa. Let's zoom in on the face, and let's start adding in the details. Let's start with the mouth, and I'm going to erase a little bit of the guidelines here. With these two little points right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this trapezoid that sort of makes this shape like this. So it's wider at the bottom than it is at the top. Okay, and then outside of it, I'm going to do it again one more time. And instead of making sharp corners, I'm going to curve these corners so that it looks like that. Okay, now from here, I'm going to find this little point, this curved point, going out to this point here. And the same thing here, this goes out to that point. So now you've got this mouthpiece slash chin on Orisa the robot. Okay, just finding the curves on the face here. Now let's do the same thing on the nose. I'm actually going to draw a short little line over here, closer to this edge than this edge. And then from there, I'm going to draw a line from the end all the way down to the corner. Same thing over here, like that. And now what I'm going to do is, before we do anything, let's make sure that we got this curve nice and smooth, because we have to follow that same curve going all the way to this side. Okay, so I'm going to find another mark. I'm going to mark this up. I'm going to draw a line going up from here. So what you want to do is you want this tip, this little point right here, and this line right here to meet each other, going above this eye curve, I guess you could call it. So it goes up and just very slowly follow that same curve above the eye, above the brow, I guess, all the way to here. Okay, now let's do the same thing on this side, but this time around you'll notice that it's probably going to be touching the side of the face here, and that is completely fine. So it just goes up. You want to make sure that it follows that curve to a T, like that. And I encourage you guys to move your paper around so that you guys can get your angle, the angle that you draw it in, you can get that right. Okay, so there you go. We've got that. Let's darken this and this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find ovals on this side, or right underneath this brow. We're going to find some ovals. What you want to make sure to do is you want it to be closer to the outside than it is the center. So you want about that much space from this line right here. So there's a little bit more space here than there is over here. Okay, and when you draw an imaginary line from here to here, you want to make sure that that oval doesn't go too far below this line from here to here. This much is fine. So it looks like an egg laying on its side. Okay, let's do the same thing on this side. Going this much. So you'll notice that it's rounder than here, just because of the way that the face is angled. And here's where you need to have a sharp pencil, because we are going to get in on the little details and the outlines around these eye sockets. Okay, so first we're going to draw the line, the eye inside, and let's first draw this line right here and this line. And then right here, it's about a third of the way up, so 1/3, and then just above that, about that much, is another line. Okay, now over here, you notice that it's angled, it's not going straight. Like it's angled slightly, and this is angled that way. The line's going across. Now let's go back over here. We're going to make a triangle from here to here. So that's the actual eye, that's the glowing part, and here is just part of the eyelid, I guess you can call it. It goes like that. Over here, little narrow spot there, and then right here, right around there. Color that the rest. I'm going to erase that line going down the middle, and then erase that. So it looks like that. Now we're going to draw the eye socket, and it sort of gets narrow at the top, but then as you get below the eye, it gets a little bit wider. So it looks like that. Now let's do the same thing over here. Narrow at the top. On this side, it starts to get wide. And then down at the bottom, it's also wide. But as you get to this side of the eye gets narrow again. So I drew an outline around the eye, like so. Now, over here, 2 lines going this way, 2 lines going this way, and 4 lines. Well, basically 2 squares. Those are the white kind of paint, face paint. Well, it looks like a face paint anyway, but you know, it's a robot and it's not really paint. 1, 2, like that. Now let's go over here. We're going to draw a line here and here. And let's do that twice. 1 and 2. End it there. So it looks like that. Now let's focus on this little forehead jewel thingy. What we need to do is we need to draw a triangle or a rectangle from here going down like this. You notice it's off center, it's not at the center, but that's intentional. Okay, it goes like that. And then here goes down this way and this way, not at the corners. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go back here at the top, draw a line going here to the corner like that. And then over here, a little bit narrower, but it does go to the corner as well. Okay, now here, close that off. It does get wider than the rectangle over here. So if you draw this line, it goes like this. Okay, let's go back over here and let's just draw this line going straight up. This as well. Okay, just like that. And then just a little line going up at the top around. There you go. So that's the shape that we want for the little head jewel. Now let's go find a spot, same distance from here to here, and here to right around here. And we're going to find a spot up at the top about this much. And now we want to draw a curve, kind of rainbow, like a little half an oval that goes from here all the way to here. We're going to do that several times. Just going to erase the top and reshape it a little bit. Now let's find another spot right there and right here, and about this much at the top. Okay, and then lastly, from here, about this much at the top. But here it gets a little bit different. What we're going to do is we're going to make this narrower than here. And the reason why we do that is because of the way that it's angled and the way that she's facing us. It's a little bit larger on this side than it is on this side because of that angle. Now, we're going to start right here. We're going to draw this triangular zigzag pattern on the top. And of course, over here it gets narrower. up to there. So that's good. Now let's start focusing in on the horns. Let's start with this side first. Right here, we're going to draw 2 lines going this way. But before we continue that, actually, we should go back up here, and we're going to draw a line that is parallel to this line right here. Goes down and kind of makes this curve right here before it reaches this triangular area. Okay, now let's take this. We'll stop it there, and we're going to bring the line going up like that. And then it goes across over here. And then here, we're going to draw a second line, just a little line going down like this. And then here, goes down and then back in like that. Okay, so it looks like this. Over here, there's a little panel. So we're just going to draw a rectangle at the top. All right, let's draw a line going across right here, parallel to this line. And then it goes down, again, parallel. And here it sort of makes a Y shape, an upside down Y shape. And this goes straight that way. And this also goes straight down this way. But once you get there, okay, now we're going to draw a curve from here. It kind of goes down this way. And then it makes its way up like this. Okay. Now you have this line right here. We're going to take that. We're going to angle it like that. Okay. Now we're going to find another line here. Goes down like this. And then angles down like this. Okay, let's do that again over here, and, well, let's draw it like that. It goes in, actually right here. Be a little bit lower for me. Right here. Goes up again to this line. And then it goes across. And that's pretty much how you do it. And over here, we're going to draw a line going down like that. And here we're going to draw a line going down from here, going down to here. Okay, now let's just polish that up. I apologize for it sounding more complicated than it is, but it's, the angle is just kind of tricky. So I bring this out like this, and I'm just going to draw a line like that. And then this remains a curve down here at the bottom. Okay, so that's how it goes. Let's move on to this side, and let's see if we can simplify this right here. First, we're going to draw a line from here, going down, and coming up to a point over here. Just like that. Okay, now let's go over here, where the this little line right here is. We're going to draw a line from there all the way to here. Just like that. And then we're going to draw it one more time from here. Kind of following this curve a little bit, but as you turn, it starts to get narrow. Like that. Okay, so you should have this shape right here. Now we're going to find this similar line right here that we did. We're going to find it right here now. And it's going to go across here first. Okay, and then it goes down and into the head like that. And then another one above it, across, down, and into the head like that. Now this right here goes down, and this continues on up. Draw another rectangle here. Okay, and then here we're going to draw a secondary line. So I'm going to erase that initial line. So it looks like that. Okay, make a little square there. Now it goes down about that far, and then splits up. This goes towards the face. This goes down towards this line, and then it goes down like that at an angle, and then goes at an angle again, like that. Okay. Draw another line like that over there. Now I go down about this far. A little line again, and then splits up into an upside down Y to this line, like that. And then this goes this way, and this goes this way. And then over here, we're going to create some diamond shaped patterns. And we're going to start right here. We're going to make this diamond, and this tip, the bottom part of that diamond, touches this line right here. And then we're going to keep doing that all the way till we get to the tip. Actually, let's just leave it as 3. And then over here, we're going to make some diamond shapes right on the edge. 1, 2. We're going to do another one here. And let's do another one on this side right here. So that you have 4 diamonds. Okay, so once you have that, we're almost done with this drawing. Orisa's face is rather complicated, and if we continue to draw her body, her centaur body, it's going to take forever. So we're just going to end it here. But let's continue. There's a little bit more that we need to do. Let's draw a line going down like this and then angled again. From here, we're going to draw a curve like this, going down to there, with a line, small little line going up. And then we're going to do it again right here. Okay, right here is another line like that. Now, some paneling right here. We're going to start here, and then we're going to make our way down to here. And then over here, curve like that, going all the way to the back of the neck. Okay. Over here, let's draw another line, and then one more right here, and then one right in between them. Okay, and then here I'm just going to draw 2 lines so that it makes this little rectangle, and one more line right there. On this side now, let's draw this line, and then this line, tiny little curve down here, and then here just a curve going out like that, and we'll leave it like that. Actually, let's find this curve right here and imagine it going behind the head, behind the neck here, and coming out on this side right here, and we'll do this exact same line. This line right here goes across on that side. Okay, now let's just put some paneling here in the front, and we should be, well, and then we'll draw some patterns right here, some designs, and then we're good to go. So let's go back over here. I'm going to draw a line going this way, and then the top of that line, kind of just draw a line going across, following this curve. Same thing down here. And then about a third of the way down from the top, goes across like that. Okay, now a rectangle there. Okay, make a little square. We're going to go all the way here, and we're going to make this curved rectangle like that. And then another rectangle right here. And then right here, we're going to draw another flat rectangle like that. And that's the paneling in the front. And we're going to leave it like that. Let's just actually go over here. I'm going to draw a line like this, curves in like that. And this one just curves in like that. So that's paneling here in the front. Now let's draw the symbol. I actually don't know what the symbol is because I'm not familiar with Orisa, but she's got a symbol, a triangle symbol over here. If you guys could tell me what that is, that would be awesome. Okay, from here I'm going to draw a curve like this. Actually, let's continue that going all the way. Okay, I'm going to draw another line like that. And then right here, a little angled line like that goes down. Another one beside it. This one goes this way, and this one goes this way. And then goes down, and then this goes down. So it looks like that. Now over here, imagine a line going from there to here at this point. And then let's make that triangle go up to here. So it does that, but here's the bottom of that triangle, or the side. And then here's that thing that looks like a V that's been turned over. And then a triangle right here. So if you guys could tell me what this is, that would be awesome, because I actually do not know. I am not familiar with Orisa. Now let's go back over here. Line going up this way, up again, and then around. So you have this panel right there. And then we'll leave it at that. So that's the gist of it, you guys. We've done it. She's got a lot more stuff going on over here and here, but I'm not going to bother drawing those because for now we're just going to focus on Orisa's face. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on Orisa, the brand new character from Overwatch. And that is all the time that we have. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. If you are proud of your drawings, I would love to see it, so please go to the Google Plus community and post your artwork there for all of us to enjoy. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to do my tutorials or to make my videos, I have links to those in the description below. Clicking on those links helps to ensure that content creators like myself are supported so that we can continue making good stuff like this for you guys free of charge. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you guys subscribe. Here in this channel, I show you how to draw your favorite characters in easy to follow, simple step-by-step instructions. So if you guys do like what you see, please hit that subscribe button below this video. And if you guys feel like being awesome and you want to support this channel even more, I have a support button that is on the main page of my channel. I have merchandise for sale, such as this shirt right here and this mug right here. Links to those in the description. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you guys like this video, commented below, or shared this video with your friends in social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, drawittoo.com, where you can download a coloring page of this tutorial and my other tutorials in this channel. Again, links below. Finally, thank you once again, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video.